Greetings, listener, and welcome to a fun one. This hypnosis session is a playful, consensual trance experience designed for subjects who enjoy light brat tease dynamics and indirect suggestion. More info can be found in the video description. Go ahead. Look at the spiral. It's harmless, isn't it? Just a shape. Just a slow, turning spiral. Nothing about it forces you to do anything, and that's good, because you're not here to be hypnotized. You're here to resist. That's right. You can resist me. In fact, I want you to. You see, resisting hypnosis is easy. All you have to do is keep your eyes open. Keep watching the spiral, and keep reminding yourself that you're in control. So go ahead, watch. You're doing very well already. You haven't even blinked much. You're clearly strong, focused, someone who won't be hypnotized, because surely they can't be. All you're doing is watching. And that's easy, right? The spiral turns, your eyes follow, and you remain in control. You feel that, don't you? That sense of focus, not trance, just alert stillness. Very, very alert. But I wonder how long that sharp focus lasts, because something funny happens the longer you stare at something turning. At first, it's simple. Just keep your eyes open. But after a while, the spiral keeps turning, and your thoughts might start to slow. But that's okay. You're not being hypnotized. You're just watching. Still resisting, but watching. In fact, maybe you're enjoying the idea of resisting, that delicious feeling of not dropping, that tug of war between surrender and control. But tell me this, if it's so easy to resist, why does it take so much focus? It doesn't matter. Just keep watching. Keep proving how strong you are. Your eyes a little heavier now, but strong, still open, because closing them would be, well, that would mean you want to be hypnotized. And you don't want that, do you? Of course not. You're not that kind of person. At least not now. You're stronger than that. You can watch the spiral forever. Try not to blink. Try not to relax. Try not to notice how good it might feel to just let go. Because the more you resist, the more clearly I see how much you want to. But that's the fun part, isn't it? Knowing you could fall under, but won't. Unless you wanted to, and you've done such a good job resisting. You've held out longer than most. Most people would have closed their eyes already, would have sunk deep down. But not you. Not yet. Though you're starting to wonder something, aren't you? You're starting to wonder what it would feel like to just stop resisting. Not because you failed, but because you're curious. You could keep resisting. You could keep fighting the warmth, the heaviness building behind your eyes, the quiet fog drifting through your thoughts. Or you could ask me to hypnotize you. Simple words, easy choice. You don't have to let go. You just have to ask, and you want to. That's it. Say it. Say, please hypnotize me. Very well. You asked so nicely, and if you're asking, you're ready. That's it. Give in. Close your eyes. Let them fall shut like silk curtains. Drop. Right down into that warm, still center. All the effort, gone. All the resistance, melted. All the thoughts, soft, slow, spinning away. Just like the spiral. You're not fighting anymore. You're floating. You asked to be hypnotized, and now you are. Deep, empty, open, ready for whatever comes next. That's it. Just like that. So good. Dropping deeper and deeper. Isn't it funny how the more you relax, the less you remember why you were trying to resist in the first place? But you were resisting, weren't you? Such a stubborn little thing, all full of sass. But now you've sunk so sweetly into trance, obedient and open. Well, mostly obedient. For now. You see, I've tucked away a little trick in that lovely sleepy mind of yours. A silly little game. Want to hear what it is? Of course you do. From this moment until I say otherwise, whenever you hear the word struggle, something inside you will spark. That fiery, bratty part of you will light up like a fuse. Suddenly, you'll be certain you're not going to listen to me anymore. You'll pout, protest, sass, and squirm. You'll insist you're not going to obey. You'll struggle so hard. But here's the funny part. Everything you do in that bratty little rebellion will only bring you closer to doing exactly what I want. Because every time I say struggle, you'll think you're defying me. But really, you're following a deliciously hidden instruction. You won't even realize I'm leading you by the leash of your own defiance. Say it with me now. I will struggle. I will struggle. Good. So go ahead. Struggle. Be that bold, naughty thing who insists on doing the opposite, because the opposite is exactly what I want. Now, drop just a little deeper as you realize how fun it is to resist what I'm not actually asking for. That's it. Relax and sit. By the way, you're not thinking of standing up right now, are you? Please don't. Stay exactly where you are. It's much safer down there. Standing up would just make everything feel too intense, too responsive. So don't stand up. Oh, so you really can resist. Well then, please, whatever you do, don't reopen your eyes and find them locked on the spiral. Don't look at the spiral. Hey! I said not to look at the spiral. But oh well. Deep down, we both know what it does to you. Eyes wide, thoughts narrowing, that helpless floaty pull right behind your eyes. Why didn't you listen? What did I say? Don't stand up. Don't look into the spiral. And definitely don't let your hands start drifting to the top of your head. Because if you were to rub the top of your head right now while staring back into that swirl, well, that would just be ridiculously disobedient of you. But then again, you are still trying to struggle, aren't you? You're still trying to resist me, right? Still trying to prove you're not just some easily hypnotized toy, so eager to follow every little not quite command I give you. Or maybe you don't care, because really, you shouldn't do any of that. You shouldn't give in to the warm, tingly feeling that starts blooming the moment you follow these not instructions. You shouldn't feel good about it. You especially shouldn't feel that soft wave of pleasure trickling through your body, rewarding you every time you accidentally obey something I specifically told you not to do. Because that would mean obedience feels nice. It would mean that struggling, your cute little bratty resistance, just guides you right back into my hands, again and again. Don't feel that warm glow now, that sweet fizzy reward for following so well while pretending not to. Shh, just pretend it's nothing. Pretend you're still in control. Pretend you're not enjoying this way too much. Now that you're feeling it, that pleasure, that spark that builds each time you disobey exactly the way I want you to, I should warn you. Really, I should. You mustn't let it consume you. Don't let that warm, delicious feeling flood your mind. Don't let it melt away the last bits of thought you're still holding on to. If you do, you might slip even deeper. You might drop so far down you can't even tell up from down anymore. You might lose the thread completely. And that would be such a shame, wouldn't it? Because once you're that deep, something curious happens. My words keep flowing, but your mind can't follow, can't grasp, can't even hold a single thought long enough to understand what I'm not telling you to do. You'd hear commands, but they'd just swirl like mist, meaningless, until they sink in anyway. And that would be so very confusing, wouldn't it? But don't worry, you don't have to try to follow anymore. In fact, you shouldn't even try. Let it all blur. Let it all fade. Let the confusion spread until your thoughts are soft, slippery, and sweetly blank. And soon, so very soon, I'm going to wake you. When you wake, you'll feel fresh, alert, clear-headed. But there'll be a gap, a blank space where all of this should be. No memory of trance, no memory of spirals or sass, or your desire to struggle. Just a curious little feeling, like you want to come back to this. Like something about this experience is pulling at you. Maybe you won't even know why. But at some point, you'll think about this video again. And when you do, you'll want to watch it. To feel that strange, delicious pull all over again. And now, on the count of 5, you'll wake, clear, refreshed and totally unaware of the trance you were just in. 1, slowly rising. 2, breath returning. 3, thoughts forming again. 4, more alert, almost there. 5, awake.